Follow at Buttwood and you'll be all right. With me, let me get on here real quick. All right, guys. So I'm tapping in with you. I know it's been a little bit. We want to cover today time, right? Wonderland time. It's a project I suggested a few months back, and there's been a few changes to the protocol. So I found a couple good threads here. I'm going to zoom in on them and kind of just read over them and let you know what the upcoming changes are. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get zoomed in here a little bit more. See that? All right, we should be good there. All right. So first and foremost, if you're not, make sure you go follow the DeFi Edge. The DeFi Edge, great Twitter profile where you can learn a lot. And remember, I learned a lot of this stuff that I cover on Twitter, right? So I find it on Twitter. I go over it. I do my diligence to do the best research I can, and then I try to share it. Especially if you're in the Discord. Shout out to the Discord and all the mods in the Discord. Join link in below here. Some true alpha in there. All right, let's get into it though. So first here, are you confused about time transitioning to wrapped memo? Don't be. I wrote a guide for you. What is wrap memo? The benefits, why Danny wants us to wrap it, how to track your rebases, when can you stake your wrap memo for revenue share. So that's probably one of the biggest announcements coming out, is that now you're going to be able to, with your wrapped memo, be able to claim revenue share. So a quick mock-up of what that might look like we have here. And this is just an example. It's not exactly what it's going to be, but another tweet. According to Danny and the team, is moving forward with a revenue sharing model. We'll be able to stake wrapped memo and earn rewards and airdrops. What would it look like? I created a mock based on what I know. Obviously, this is 100% speculation, not financial advice from me, nor from Mr. DeFi Edge here. So the Wonderland revenue sharing vault. And think of it like this, right? If you have your wrapped memo staked, then you're going to be able to claim X% of whatever rewards are inside the vault. So as the protocol is earning fees and rewards from various different things, you'll be able to claim some of those rewards. Some of the most notable being the BetSwap GG. So BetSwap was a project that Danny and the team went ahead and invested some of the treasury money into and was able to grow the treasury that way. So just wanted to give that quick breakdown of what it meant with the Wonderland revenue sharing vault. And let's get back into this. All right. So again, if you don't know, right, you buy time, and once you buy time, you stake your time. And then once you stake your time, they give you collateral called Memo. And then what you do with that memo is you can go ahead and wrap that memo. And that's the final product we're going to be talking about today, the wrapped memo. All right. So what is wrapping? Wrapping gives a token more function, right? So it gives it more usability, more access to different protocols. Wrap tokens allow you to use a token on different blockchains, making it interoperability, giving it interoperability. All right, so you'll be able to use it on ETH, you can use it on AVAX, you can use it on Phantom, so on and so forth. Giving your token extra powers that it wasn't designed to have. 2 examples of wrapping: Bitcoin to wrapped Bitcoin, right? So if you just have Bitcoin sitting in your wallet, you can't really earn great returns on it, but what you can do is wrap that Bitcoin and then you can send it onto the Ethereum network. So you can wrap it into an ERC20, and then once that Bitcoin is the ERC20, you can now use that on the Ethereum mainnet and do different things with it. So that's one example: Bitcoin to wrapped Bitcoin, ETH to staked ETH. So ETH is designed to be locked away while being staked. Lido Finance, which is a pretty solid staking platform, offers ST-ETH. So ST-ETH standing for staked ETH. So if I have 1 ETH and I want to earn some yield on it, I can go ahead and deposit my 1 ETH into Lido Finance and get about like 7 to 8%. And then they'll give me back something called staked ETH. And then with that staked ETH, I can go and use that and put it different places as well. So that not only can I earn on my staked amount, but I can actually still use that staked amount inside the ecosystem. Alrighty, so this allows you to unlock liquidity and use your staked ETH. What's the difference amongst time, memo, and wrapped memo? So again, time is the original token, Wonderland time. Memo is staked time. So once you stake your time, you then get memo. this is how you get your rebases. So remember, you were getting paid out a rebase every 8 hours. So 3 times over a 24-hour period, you were getting paid out your rebasing. The issue with that, though, is it dilutes the protocol, right? Because more and more and more time/memo is getting printed onto the system. So as there's more and more coming out, it dilutes the actual value. If I only have, 10 iPhones in the world, right? If I only got 10 iPhones in the world, I can charge whatever I want from them. But then if every 8 hours, more and more and more iPhones are coming out, I'm not going to be able to charge that same price. Same type of idea. And then wrap memo is wrapped stake time, right? So we have time. Once you stake your time, you get memo. And then once you have your memo, you can wrap your memo. So again, wrap memo is staked time. Same thing. Wrapping memo will give it more use cases. Again, once you wrap it, you can send it, make it interoperable, giving it interoperability, being able to send it cross chain and use it for different things. So again, wrapping gives it the added benefit of being able to do things a token wouldn't normally be able to do. All right, so this is a pretty good breakdown example here. So wrap memo is a container that holds memo and its rebases. Here's a video that will help you visualize. So let's go ahead and pull up this quick video and we'll try to give it a play. All right, it's not actually going to play. So, it's playing in the background. It's playing in the background. It's playing in the background. Why can't I click on it though? All right, so we'll just look through this really quick. So Wonderland, wrap memo is a container that holds all the time/memo gained through staking and rebases. So on the left-hand side, you'll see the time. So if you just had time, right, and you're staking your time, you'd be earning more time. So the left-hand side is showing you staking time, what would happen. The right-hand side is showing if you wrapped your memo, right? So again, staking your time gives you memo. And if you wrap your memo, what happens will be shown on the right. And if you just continue to stake your time, what happens will be shown on the left. So let's go ahead and just hit play so you can see that. So you can see more and more time is coming onto the market. More and more time is coming onto the market, meaning that the value of time is going down because it's becoming diluted. When you compare that to the right-hand side of the wrap memo, you have one wrapped memo, but the value of wrap memo is constantly increasing from those rebases. And then they show you the formula here at the top. It's time multiplied 4.5, which is the base, multiplied by the index of the rebases. That's what gives you the wrap memo price, right? So you have time, the base, the current index, and then the wrap memo price. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit more. Instead of your time being diluted, right, as it prints here, coming more and more and more onto supply, instead of that happening, the value of wrap memo is just growing inside of your one wrapped memo. So you can see here the price is increasing instead of the dilution of time. So hopefully that was able to clear up some of that, right? So going back to the thread here. And again, you can find all this and rewatch it and kind of break it down for yourself. Just follow the DeFi Edge and scroll through his tweets. But number 5, so what's the benefits? Okay, what benefits does wrap memo offer? You can bridge wrap memo to Phantom, Ethereum, or Arbitrum. You can use wrap memo in liquidity pools for more yield, such as Spirit Swap. You can use it as collateral to borrow MIM on Abracadabra. That's something I like to do. And then you can soon stake wrapped memo for revenue sharing, which is huge, right? Being able to revenue share with the platform is like, that's astronomical. So the more wrap memo you have, in theory, would obviously be better for you because you will be able to claim more of the revenue sharing periods, more of the revenue sharing total pie, right? And they are actually capping the supply for wrapped memo. So eventually there will not be any more wrapped memo for anyone to actually purchase. So only the value will go up because the supply is no longer increasing. Similar to what people think with Bitcoin, right? There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever. So you want to buy your Bitcoin now. So that way, as the supply dries up, and that value increases, you've already had a nice position. Same thing supposed to be, going for here with wrap memo. So this is just a quick picture of wrap memo MIM pair as a liquidity provider, the type of APR you can earn. So just a nice little example there on Spirit Swap. So why are the team pushing for us to wrap our memo? More flexibility. Staking wrap memo allows revenue share. It helps with price action. So that's probably one of the biggest things as well with the price action. People are getting really scared when they see the price of time dropping because it's getting diluted as more come onto the market, more times printing every rebase. So times price is not a good indicator because it doesn't consider rebasing. Wrap Memo's price is much more accurate. It slows down the panic selling because you can actually see in the Wrap Memo price the value going up without having so much supply coming onto the market. So how do I wrap my memo? So this is fairly easy, guys. Once if you've used the Wonderland protocol before, it looks just like this. You have your time that you most likely bought through Trader Joe. So once you have your time swapped through Trader Joe, you come here to the Wonderland.fi, you go ahead and stake your time and they'll give you memo. And then you can just click the wrap button at the top and wrap your memo. You can also buy wrapped memo directly from SushiSwap. So if you don't want to do that, you can just go into SushiSwap, look for the wrap memo contract address, and then find it there. And if you're unfamiliar how to find that wrap memo contract, you can go to Deck Screener. And on Deck Screener, you can just search for a wrapped memo. So on this top left, wrap memo, go ahead and click there. And then the contract address will be right down here. And I know that might be a little bit small for some of you guys. Let me try to get a little bit bigger. So if you scroll down right here, wrap memo. And that's, you can copy that contract address right there or take it to you there. All right. Let me back up. Get up. All right, boom. So keep going through. Do I still get rebases if I wrap my memo? Yes. Nothing really has changed. It's just now the rebase is happening inside of wrap memo. So instead of you getting more supply, you're getting more value inside that one token. So instead of getting 1 token, 2 tokens, 3 tokens, 4 tokens, the value is just going up, little by little by little by little. But it's still that one wrapped memo. Remember that wrap memo is a container for all of your memo. Memo automatically rebases. So exactly what I just said there. How do you keep track of your wrap memo and the rebases? So this is what I use as well. Zappify right now, it seems like it's the easiest way. So they say, yeah, it's not easy to track this at the moment. The user interface of the website is going to be updated to better reflect this. For now, the easiest way is to use Zappify. And also, if you're not using Zappify, it's pretty dope because you can track all your assets throughout, different blockchains. And then one of the last slides here, should I buy time and stake it or should I just buy wrap memo? And again, it's easier just to buy wrap memo. So you can go again to Deck Screener. You can find that on this bottom right-hand side. Just click that. Get this contract address. Once you have this contract address, copy that. You would just come to SushiSwap. And then you just paste that contract address in SushiSwap to make sure that you pull up the right token, right? So I'm on the ETH mainnet. I don't want to be on ETH mainnet. So let me switch that to Avalanche really quick. Boom, swap. Cool. What do I want to swap? Paste in that address. That gives me my wrap memo. And then I can go and swap for it. So easy enough there. That's the way to get wrap memo, most likely the easiest way. So what are the downsides of wrapping my memo? You spend a little gas to wrap, might be a taxable event depending on your jurisdiction. You don't get the same dopamine hits from watching rebases every 8 hours. So there's that. Wrap memo is 59K. How did they calculate that? Again, we went over that formula already. The price of time multiplied 4.5 multiplied by the current index. Can I unwrap my memo anytime? Yep. You can unwrap anytime you want. And you can also directly trade your wrapped memo on SushiSwap. So even if you didn't want to unwrap, you can just trade your wrapped memo here for a MIM stablecoin and any other pairs that they have. Do I have to wrap my memo? No, keeping it as normal memo is fine, but you'll be missing out on participating in the revenue sharing, which doesn't make as much sense. The entire protocol is focusing on wrapped memo. It's easier to switch and adjust to it. So again, the model that was used, like the Ohm fork, was to originally launch the protocol, build the protocol up, build up the treasury, and it worked really well, but it's not sustainable over the long term. So wrap memo, Wonderland, is pivoting here to keep the protocol going in the long term. So they launched, they got the treasury up, and now they're trying to sustain that and continue with the project. Already. Do I have to wrap my memo to get airdrops? Nope. Normal memo holders will have access to the BSGG airdrop when it happens. It's coming any day now. So again, remember, just by holding memo over this past few months, you were able to qualify for the BSGG airdrop and be on the lookout for it. Where can I stake my wrap memo for revenue shares? Slow down, friend. It's not live yet. So give it a second. It's not, everything is not up and running. These are the plans that are coming soon. So again, hopefully this clears everything up. I highly suggest that you follow the DeFi Edge. Super amount of alpha there. And he's covering all blockchains, not just Ethereum. So it's really great to get updates on Phantom as well as Avalanche, as well as Ethereum, Matic, so on and so forth. Yeah. So hopefully that helped clear up some of this for you guys. Go ahead and hit that like one time for your boy. And if you've been with me this long, then I truly appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one.